Turn the page, live your life every day. Don't let anybody.
Hey, Mike Foster here. Having a talk while I take a walk. Hope your day's going well. Today's message is about learning from your past. You know, there's an old adage, basically goes something like this. If you don't learn from your past, you're destined to repeat it. And think about how apropos that is. We all have parts of our past that are challenging, full of adversity, mistakes we've made, and either from simple little mistakes, like during work you screwed up something and then you were counseled on it and then you didn't make it anymore, and then you improved, or huge mistakes, bad decisions on marriages. I've had my share of those. Relationships, bad decisions on how you want to live your life. And if you continue along the paths of bad decisions, in other words, if you don't learn from them, well, you're going to keep repeating them. You're destined to repeat them. And in many cases, it's the recipe for a very bad, very sad, very short, very unhappy life. So the message is simple. Learn from your past. Well, how simple is that? It's very complex when you think about it. The message is simple. The execution is difficult. Like any common sense assistance coming from the old Foster over here. So what do? Well, one of the things you need to do is have introspection. You need to be honest with yourself. And introspection means, just looking at your behavior, looking at yourself on what you do stuff. If you keep making the same mistake and you don't think it's a mistake, well, then there's the big problem right there. If someone keeps telling you it's a mistake, this behavior is not something you should be doing, but you keep ignoring that, then that's on you. That people are helping you. They're letting you know that your past isn't good and you need to learn from it, but you continue doing it. Well, that's a horse of a different color. You need to look in the mirror, and if you don't like what's staring back at you, you need to fix it. And if the reason you don't like what you see is because of decisions you've made and haven't learned from them, well, there you go. Easier said than done, but in a nutshell, that's what you got to do. Learn from your past in every aspect of your life. Financial, physical, spiritually, relationships, physically, jobs, careers. I know some people that, and I was like this when I first started because my dad was like this. Anytime a boss pissed me off, I'd tell him how I felt and where the sun didn't shine. Guess what happened? He wasn't my boss anymore. No, he didn't leave. Someone else did. Yeah, moi. And I did that for a little while. And what clicked in me was two things. One, I was sick of losing jobs. But two, I got some more responsibility. I was married, I had a kid, and I knew I couldn't do that. Sometimes you gotta just bite your tongue, vent out in the parking lot, and do what your boss says. I learned from my past, and I've been in the same business for 35 years, and I've made a pretty good living. So think about that. Learn from your past, or you're destined to repeat it. And good luck out there. Until next time, peace.
Live life 365